really successful support collaboration, what you really want is to have a vision for where you want your software to be in 1 year's time, 2 years' time, and then you can work really closely with us to get to that vision. So often you have a new piece of software, a new project that you're building, and in all the excitement of building that, you need to get it live as quickly as possible. You have to kind of rein back on some of your initial vision, and some of the scope has to be pulled out. Well, then when you're supporting that long term, it's a great opportunity to bring some of that back in, get that vision back, get the excitement back, and keep working towards it. For the support of your system to work really well, it's important that we're frequently in contact with you and working closely to understand your ever-changing requirements. Business priorities will shift all the time. As long as we're constantly communicating with each other, we'll know what you want all the time and we'll be working on the right things for you. Collaboration is one of our core values at Geiston, and we really live that in our support as well. We want to work really closely with you. We're basically an extension of your team. We're one big team supporting your product. It's not two teams working on it. It's a group collaborating to get this software to the best place it can be. At Geiston, we do quite a varied amount of work in support. A large amount of our work is developing new features and enhancements for existing systems. Those could be legacy systems, they could be systems that are 2 days old, and anything in between. We also do a lot of the behind-the-scenes maintenance that is critical in keeping your software alive and relevant, but often kind of goes unnoticed. For example, you invest a lot in a car, you want to get it serviced to make sure it's going to keep running smoothly. Similarly, you've invested a lot in your software, you want to keep that alive and relevant for as long as possible, and that's where that maintenance is really important. We also do a little bit of consultancy, sometimes for much smaller pieces of work, and then if they grow into large pieces, we can pass them over to our larger projects teams to take over. But the support doesn't have to just be focused on supporting this one system. We can kind of do some consultancy around that as well. That's quite nice. And sometimes we're helping customers out of tricky situations with their legacy systems. They've got 5 systems, they don't know how they work together, they don't know what they're important for. We can step in and we can help work out what's important, make that work really nicely, and then cut out some of the bits that aren't necessary long term. So if you've got a legacy piece of software, or you've built a brand new system and you need it looking after, you need it to be trusted with an extension to your team, come and speak to us and we'll see if we can help.